Hey guys, my name's Nikki and I want to welcome you here to Carry Grace. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I was able to successfully cut our grocery bill by $250 a month. You guys, I felt like we were throwing money away on groceries. I was also a pretty savvy grocery shopper, or so I thought. I have always been a meal planner and a list maker. Every single week I sat down and made a meal plan. Every night of the week, we knew what we were going to eat, and from there, I had a list, and that is what I purchased at the grocery store. Yes, I sometimes purchased a few extra things, like maybe a treat or something here and there, but it was never excessive. I mean, we did a few things, but I kind of allowed for that, but I was also very conscious of it at the same time. It still felt like we were spending a lot of money on groceries. And so I knew that once the summer got here, I really wanted to kind of tweak my system and see if I could make a better plan to help save us some money. So we're a homeschool family. We are home all day, every day. I mean, I say that, we're not always here, but we do eat 3 meals a day, every day in our home. We typically get takeout or go out once a week, but not usually more than that. So we eat at home, and so that requires having food here. All right, so what changes did I make? The biggest change that I made is I started shopping once every 2 weeks instead of every single week. This did a couple of things. It made it so that there were less random purchases, which is huge. It also just made it so that I was meal planning smarter. So instead of getting just a couple of packages of 2 or 3 pounds of ground beef, I started getting a bigger package. I started getting bigger packages of chicken and bigger packages of things, and making sure that when I sat down to make my meal plan, all of it was being accounted for, so I wasn't just storing things in my freezer to use later but then never actually really using them. The other thing that I did is I quit going to Publix. I found that even though Publix had a lot of really great buy one get one deals, and I was taking advantage of those, it wasn't really helping my bottom line. It really overall was making me just purchase things because they were on sale. So what I do now is I don't even go to the grocery store most of the time. If you watch my grocery hauls, you know I've been using the Walmart grocery pickup. It's another way to reduce kind of splurge items, things that weren't on your list, because you're actually going in and putting everything in your cart online, and then so you're not in the store picking things up. The other advantage for me for that is that I put everything in my grocery cart online, and I know exactly how much it's going to cost. So let's say I have set amount that I'm kind of trying to hit for the week or the 2 weeks. Sometimes you'll kind of throw in some things, and then you see your total and you're like, oh my goodness, wow. What if I get rid of this because I don't actually need it this time, it can wait, or this was just kind of something that we wanted but we don't necessarily need. And sometimes when you do that and really look at what you're purchasing, you realize that there are things that you were getting that you didn't really need. So that has saved us a good bit of money also. All right, so that is basically what I have done. I have gone from shopping once every week to once every 2 weeks. And I only use the Walmart grocery pickup so that I order my groceries online and then I go pick them up. Okay, so I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking about, what about all of your fresh produce and things like that aren't going to keep for 2 weeks? I do still go to the store on the weeks that I don't do a big grocery trip. I just go in there and I have a list, a very specific list, and I just get the produce items that we need. The other thing that I do is if there was something that I initially thought I might purchase the first week and then ended up taking it off my list, if I find that we really would be better off and it would make the week easier to go ahead and get that item, I will go ahead and get it that week. So that's kind of how I do it. So when I go to the store on the in-between weeks, I'm not spending a big chunk of money. It's just kind of a little bit of money, and it's all of the fresh things or things that may have been left out or forgotten. All right, so one more thing that I've done to kind of help our grocery budget overall is I've really focused on keeping our meals simple. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't ever cook anything new. It doesn't mean that we eat the exact same like 14 meals and I just rotate them. It just means that I really keep things simple. I tend to cook meals that kind of all require the same kind of ingredients. I don't purchase a lot of extra things to make things super fancy. I just keep it simple, and my family really prefers things simple anyway, so that has been a help as well. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't feel like this was anything super life-changing, but they were little tweaks that really made a big difference for us. And if you are really wanting to save some money on groceries, maybe it will also help you. I will leave a link down below. I know I talked about the Walmart grocery pickup. If you are new to Walmart grocery pickup and you have never used their service before, I have a referral link down below and it will save you $10 on your first purchase. I also get $10 off of my next purchase, so it helps me also, but it helps you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here and not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and then hit that little bell so that you are notified every time I have a new video. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you soon.